Hello Cancer, welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. Looking forward to reconnecting with you Cancer and doing your readings for you. I've been away for a little while supporting my daughter, youngest daughter, and in their move to Scotland. But I'm back now for a little while, so I'm looking forward to reconnecting with you and seeing what's going on with your energies, Cancer. So this reading is going to look at your energy between the 4th to the 10th of April 2022 or thereabouts. It could resonate a little bit beyond that time. It's a general reading also, so it won't resonate with everybody. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. It'll be for somebody else at this time. So let's see, shall we, what the storylines are that the energies are going to focus in on today. So what do we have for Cancer, please? 4th to the 10th of April 2022. What do we have for Cancer? Well, leave it there. Right, we have number 45, and this looks at possible manipulation, somebody having control, perhaps role-playing, you know, are you the puppeteer or are you the puppet? It's that sort of an energy. But let's see where this is going, Cancer. Number 46. So this is about connections, putting pieces together, coming to conclusions. And it's not till we put the final piece of a jigsaw in that we can see the complete picture, isn't it? So this is pulling things together, looking at bringing the pieces together, and possibly being able to come to some form of a conclusion about something that's perhaps playing out now. Somebody that's wearing a mask, possibly. Here. Okay, let's see. So we'll go into your reading now, Cancer, looking at the Druidcraft Tarot deck. It's quite a large deck to manage, but it's got a nice energy. So what do we have for Cancer for the 4th to the 10th of April 2022, please? What do we have for Cancer? What's important for Cancer to consider at this time? Oops. Alright Cancer, we have the heart of your reading, the root of the matter, past influences, what's on your mind at the moment, the future going forward, and then something else that your guides would like to say to you at this time. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Princess of Wands, and this is a new, exciting, passionate opportunity or endeavour, something creative, but in its early stages. Promising some form of excitement. So let's see. And we're going to clarify the cards on the table. So could we clarify all the cards on the table, please? I'm using the Anna K Tarot for clarification. Could we clarify all of the cards on the table, please? For Cancer. And at the bottom of the deck we have an ace here. This is the Ace of Rods or the Ace of Wands. Fantastic. And a new beginning, new opportunity, a new exciting endeavour. That means, you know, walking the tightrope, walking from one environment to another, from one context to another, from one opportunity perhaps to another. But, you know, it's walking, you know, being careful, taking the steps. But this is something right at the beginning, an opportunity right at the beginning, that promises some form of excitement and expansion and growth for you. So we have the Princess of Wands and we've got the Ace of Rods or Wands here. So that's interesting. Let's see where this is going for you. Okay. At the heart of your reading, Cancer, we've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Star. The Star is a major arcana, a fabulous energy. So the Seven of Pentacles, which is the lead card right at the heart of this reading for you. So this is about, after a lot of nurturing and growing, preparation, attention, this is just harvesting a slice of what it is you've been growing, just harvesting a little bit of it, just taking what you need basically from what it is that you've been growing here, and looking after. All right, I'm just being stopped there. I'm being drawn to the fact that this is a mistletoe. And mistletoe, it obviously attaches itself to the tree and grows, attaches itself from the tree, gets its nourishment from the tree. I just feel this is perhaps a lucky, something lucky that you are able to take a piece of. Okay. I think it's something you've become aware of. And you have an opportunity now to have a slice of the action, if I can put it that way. So it's something you're able to take advantage of at this time. And it's not something that everybody would be able to do. And it's quite a precious thing, quite a special thing, Cancer. Right, the clarifier is the star, and the star is about hope, having hope, following your star. Perhaps moving on from, you know, tumultuous waters, from turbulence, upheaval, moving on from that, and just having a clear direction in the direction, a clear aim, in the direction you're going, but having hope and balance, achieving balance and harmony. And I feel you're able to do that by harvesting something, taking a piece of something, taking advantage of something that has been on offer for you. You know, having the ability to do that. Let's see what's at the root of this. We have the Prince of Cups and the World. All right, so the World is a major arcana again. The Prince of Cups, now this, for me, this is somebody, so this is already in place because it's at the root of the situation. But I feel this is somebody offering an apology here, but being quite nervous. You can see he's behind a tree, the horse is stopped, the horse is not going anywhere. And it's at night time. Here, we've got the waxing moon here. So they're quite nervous about coming forward and offering this apology. But it's to do with bringing an end to an old cycle, something that needs to be brought to an end. So bringing an end to an old cycle, ready for a new cycle to begin. And that's what this apology will help to do. For others of you, if this is not an apology that's happened, then this is somebody offering their cup of love, but being quite nervous to do so. And it's as a result of an old cycle completing. Okay, past energies. We have the Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles. This may be a couple. It doesn't have to be. You are a Cups energy, so place yourself where you want to, where you feel is right for you. So I just explained that the Queen of Swords is very pragmatic. She is a seeker of truth and can be very direct. She doesn't allow her emotions to cloud her judgment. She's very logical in her thinking processes. Very much of the air. You can see she's high up on the mountain and on her throne in her environment, in her perfect environment. So in the past, this is either yourself, Cancer, thinking something through very logically, or this is somebody connected to you, or it's the general energy of the Queen of Swords. But the clarifier is the King of Pentacles, and this is very much about money, finances, work, career. But the King of Pentacles is at the top of his suit, and he is very good at managing money, bringing money to the table, managing what comes in, managing what goes out. Very practical minded. All right, so this is either somebody that connected to you with the energy of the King of Pentacles, bringing finances, comfortable finances forward for you. All right. Or this is an aspect of yourself. So these two energies could be both aspects of yourself, being very pragmatic, very strategic in your thinking about money, finances, abundance, you know, how you manage your money. So it could be as simple as that for you, Cancer. Or this is yourself in connection with either a logical thinker, or you're in connection with somebody that manages the money. And you've been thinking it through logically about this situation. So they're the past influences and energies here that have led on to cutting something away, taking something away, just enough of what you need, and holding out hope for harmony and balance and healing. But perhaps needing to cut something away first. But it looks like there's been an apology here. An apology needed, or an apology cares come forward. And it's ended an old cycle that's no longer been serving you, ready for a new beginnings, new opportunities. All right, what's on your mind, Cancer? Well, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So we've got a few people coming out on the table here. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, and we've got the Eight of Rods, or the Eight of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles, of course, we've got the King of Pentacles here, haven't we, in the past energy. So this could be looking at a couple here. So place yourself where you know is the right place for you, Cancer. But the Queen of Pentacles is very pragmatic, very grounded, very practical minded, very much connected to the earth, to nature, but very good at beating her own drum here, very much in control of her own finances, her own matters. And this is what you're thinking about. And it's in connection with the Eight of Rods, and this is about communication. I'm just wondering whether you're thinking about communicating, because the Queen of Pentacles is beating her drum here. So there's a level of communication here going on. So you're thinking about communication in some way, perhaps sending communication out to do with practical matters, to do with finances perhaps. Because we have you having, taking a piece from something that's been growing. So taking your share, if you like. Being guided by the North Star here, away from turbulent waters. But you've certainly got an inspirational opportunity or idea here with the Princess of Wands and the Ace of Rods, new opportunities, new beginnings, moving from one environment to another. Let's have a look. Going forward, we have the Prince of Swords now, and we have the Moon energy, which is a Pisces energy. And it's also your energy, your ruling planet, Cancer, is the Moon. So here we are going forward. Now, the Prince of Swords. Now, this is communication coming in quite dramatically. And this communication is coming in from somebody that speaks quite bluntly, can be quite dramatic, but is very clear and very focused on the information that they want to bring in. So the Prince of Swords can bring in some form of clarity of information. However, we've got the Moon. Now, this is either purely representing yourself, Cancer. So this communication is coming in quite quickly and quite dramatically to yourself. Or this is saying that at this moment in time going forward, you're not going to be aware of what this is unexpected communication. This is communication you are not expecting, that you're unaware of at this time. I will get some more information about those two cards for you in a minute. Let's just see what your guides want to say, Cancer. Well, we have the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Rods. And of course the rods are wands, so we've got two wands energies here. And your guides want to say you've been carrying a heavy load and it needs to be dropped now. You've been carrying a heavy load, a lot of responsibility. But the time is coming for that to be offloaded. Because you're having to defend yourself. There's conflict here, and you're having to defend yourself against somebody that wants to ride roughshod over you. And you've been carrying this energy for a long time, and it feels like you've been carrying it uphill. But it's time to release that load now, that responsibility. Right, I'm going to get some more information about the Prince of Swords and the Moon. Right, why is the Prince of Swords and the Moon here, please, for Cancer? Why is the Prince of Swords and the Moon here, please, for Cancer? Okay. Right. At the bottom of the deck we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Destiny, that had been rolling, but it came to a standstill and it's been stuck. So that your destiny that was rolling in the right direction, it came to a standstill for some reason. Alright, I'll just put that out the way, because we've got the Prince of Swords here, and the clarifier is the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is fear-based thoughts, when thoughts going over and over in your mind, the sort of thoughts that keep you awake at night. But here we've got grieving. This is grieving over some form of loss that's created a lot of heartache and pain for you and difficulties. But the pain, the swords are starting to lift now and come away. As the full moon is starting to reveal what's been hidden in the shadows. So something that's been hidden is going to gradually be revealed going forward. And I feel it's the Prince of Swords information that's coming in, that's going to bring that information in. And then connected to the moon, yes, the Seven of Pentacles again. Of course, we had the Seven of Pentacles here. So taking your cut, taking a piece of something, taking your share, if you like. And here it is again, something, the Seven of Pentacles, something that's growing that needs harvesting. It's not quite ready. So there's something not quite ready. The apples aren't quite ready for picking. The pregnant woman is not quite ready to give birth. There's some more growth needed before the harvesting can take place going forward. Alright, so that's why the moon is here. It's a bit unclear at the moment. Things aren't clear at the moment because it's not quite the right time. Okay. So we go back to the first two cards we had, where some form of somebody's being manipulative and wants to be in control and wearing a mask. And there's some role playing going on here. All right. But also we've got, this is about connections, putting the pieces together. And I feel that's what you're going to do. This is what you're going to do. You're going to find out what you need to find out. And it's going to help you to release this burden that you've been carrying, Cancer. Okay. You know, things are going to become clear in time for you. But there's certainly an exciting new venture on the table here also. And hopefully, you know, you're going to be able to get this wheel is going to be able to get going again. And we've also got here the Four of Pentacles, which is somebody keeping something close to their chest. Holding on to what they have, holding it away from others. So that might mean something to some of you, Cancer. Alright, let's get two final messages for you. Two final messages for Cancer, please, to conclude this reading. Two final messages for Cancer, please, to conclude this reading. Alright, Cancer, we have grace and gratitude. So through gratitude, joy expands. And answering the call, the time is now. So this is just about appreciating the small things we have, things we can take for granted in everyday life. You know, whether it's friends, family, whatever family means to you, a bit of cherry blossom falling into your hand, our pets, our home, our local environment, whatever it is. It's just, you know, through gratitude and appreciating what we have, you know, joy within us expands, and you know, it helps us to feel better within ourselves, and calmer, and more appreciative of our good fortune, to whatever degree that means for you, Cancer. And answering the call. So the time is now. So, you know, where you are at the moment, it may seem a little bit barren or a bit empty, but you just got to go through this gateway, look. And that's where your happiness lies. And this is saying, answer the call now. The time is now. And I feel that connects in with the Ace of Rods. You know, seeing an opportunity and going for it. Something that's going to be quite exciting. And of course, we've also had the Princess of Wands on the table, saying very much the same, giving the same message. So we've got one or two themes running through your reading today, Cancer. So whoever it's for, I hope you have an understanding of what this means for you, as the story has revealed itself. But it's certainly something about putting the pieces together. Things are going to become more clear. But be prepared for a message coming rushing in. Okay. Right, that's your reading for today, Cancer. I hope you've enjoyed it and it's had some meaning for you. But good luck going forward. And until next time, bye-bye for now.